Welcome back to another AutoCAD video. My name is RM, and today we're going to discuss the other drawing tools. So last time na pag-usapan na natin yung sa basics ng AutoCAD and also yung coordinate systems. So ngayon we're going to discuss the other drawing tools such as Polyline, Multiline, Xline, Circle, Revcloud, Donut, Spline, Ellipse, Rectangle, and of course Polygon. I'm not just going to make it quick and um, I can just wait. Let's just jump in. So first of all, Polyline. If you are going to use Polyline, it is considered, when you create Polyline, it is considered as a single object compared to line. For example, at 30, 0, at 90, at 30, less than 80, close. Zoom extend natin. Zoom out. Kung pinapansin nyo, this is a rectangle. But if you look closely, pag sinelect nyo siya, single angle, it is considered as separate. So this is only a line, considered a single object. Whereas Polyline, it is considered as object. So shortcut is PL for Polyline. Second specified start point, I just click here. And try ko ulit i-draw siya at 30 less than 0, at 30 less than 180. Oops, undo. Mali ako. At 30 less than 90. At 30 less than 180. Close. Once na-hover ko yung mouse dito, makikita yung merong puputing white area na may crosshair, and when I select it, it's considered a single object. So, of course, sorry, mouse is not working properly. Quickly, can adjust this. There's also an additional grid here where you can scale your object, for example, like that. This will allow you to adjust your object, so you can make it like a parallelogram. Possible. That's it. It is a single object, and of course, you can also it. So another option, let's try again for our polyline. If you can see, after ko ilagay yung specify the first point, it says next point, or you can go for arc, half width, length, undo, and width. So let's talk about the width. So pwede nyo gawa ng makapalan yung object siya. This is specified width. So I'll type W for width. Specified starting width, let's say 20. Ending width 20. I'll press enter. When you create objects, mapapansin nyo na meron ng yung line makapal na objects, so you have a 20. So you create that, and oops, there you go. So mag-create yun ng objects. Another trick para malaman nyo kung ano yung within niya, you can fill. Tanggalin yung puting nandito, so just fill, command fill. Okay. Enter off. RE for regen. So regenerating regen is used para i-regenerate objects. Then okay na. Back to on. RE ulit. Pwede ka rin gumawa ng object, like an arrow, for example, PL, start point, at 100, 0. And then, kung gagawa ka ng arrow, adjust yung width at 30, no, 40, starting with 0. So, we will look like an arrow. Okay. So, I'll just type in at 40 less than 0. Then there you go, you have an arrow. You can also create an arc. So it's PL, specify with point at 100 yes, 0. So I can start. So makikita nyo, you will convert it into an arc. So this is 1. Then you can again create L for line. Then close. You can still explore kung ano yung gusto nyo. Explore half fill. I don't know how it will work. But so far as I know, it will be function as same as width. And you can use Polyline to create objects. Like for example, meron kayong sitemap na ituturo kung saan yung location of venue. You can use sitemap to create an arrow pointing there na may kasamang arc. You can use that. Okay, without further ado, let's go to the next example. For the next is Multiline. So I'll just press ML, enter ML, enter. Specify a justification for start point or justification. I just press the point. Multiline is normally used pag gumagawa ka ng Windows. So let's press here. And you can also adjust yung kanyang settings, like for example, gusto mong gawa ng window. So press type in ML style, enter. Yung dialog box, lalabas. Create a new one. Let's say, sabihin natin window. I'll just add one. Say this color is red. Also, red. Yellow. Okay. So, okay, press set current. Okay. Then if you press ML, you will see. So I just zoom in with my mouse. Number ko lang siya. You will see meron na akong tatlong lines. So nakaset siya as window because yun yung ginawa natin. Ganun lang siya. So I'll just erase everything. Next will be Ray and Xline. Sabay ko na siyang enter. Usually, ang Ray and Xlines are used as construction lines, especially Xlines when you're going to use it as a guideline to create yung layout ng yung architectural drawing, like yung house, kung ano yung shape ng gusto nyo. For example, so Xline for manage XL, specify a point or horizontal vertical on the card. So I'll just press H, true point, specify true point. You can use also offset, you can press You can create one object, then escape and use offset. But for now, hindi ko muna pag-usapan si offset. That will be in the later video. I'll talk about that in later videos, in the future videos. Okay. Vertical. There. So it has infinite line. There's no limitation. Wala siya limitation. Like for example, I create a line. I create an object here. For example, created this one. Cool tip, another cool tip, if you have an extra line, another tip na pwede ko i-share, since infinite line siya and you want to put a grid bubble, you can use this clip. Again, I will also put it in the future videos, just trim them, and then you can just delete the excess lines. Parang ganun siya. Array also functions the same. So command array, enter, specify first point. Parang gumagawa ka lang line. Oh, it's not working. So on so forth. It's also infinite. Back again to Xline. I forgot about. Oh, you can use also offset already. So you can use A for angular. Specify, like for example, if 45, you can infinite angle. This one. You can also be bisect 100 point. You can also intersect the lines. It's the same. Normally, they is not usually used. Excel, madalas lang din. Okay. Let me erase everything. Sample, XL, horizontal. I can use O, offset value, for example, 500. You can put an offset value, right? I change that to 5,000 first. There we go. And you can use continuous. Same also with vertical and also explore. And you can also explore it if you have time. Normally, construction guideline lang siya gagamit. And Xline is the most commonly used one. Okay. My mouse is not working. I think the battery ng aking is low. In any case, let's move. Let's go to circle. So it will create a circle, specifies it. So command is C for circle, enter, specify center point, says here, specify radius, center or diameter of this plus. For radius, default is radius always. Radius ang kanyang default na pwede mo i-enter. For example, just enter 20 diameter, zoom in. With the difference, C for circle, enter the center point, press. Then instead of specifying the radius, you can press A for diameter. Say, for example, my diameter is 80. Nasa diameter 80. Check. I use a special command like please to determine kanya. As you can see, kalagay dito is 40 radius. So this is a diameter 80. Radius is the half size of the circle. Diameter is the full actual size of the circle. Next, okay, I'll press C for circle. Let's start with 2 points. It will create circle. So, mahanap siya ng dalawang objects to be able to create a circle. So, I'll just press here. As you can see, I have a circle already. Makikita niyo yung circle. I-create na siya circle. I'll press another. Round area ng object. Press this. The other circle. You're done. You have another circle. 3 points. So 2p. Earlier we pressed 2p for 2 points. 3 points. I just type in 3p for 3 points. Specify the first point. It works the same way. Just press 3 areas. Then you're done. Normally ginagamit din to circle for creating round objects like tables, chairs, normally table, and other pots, plant pots, where you can have to create certain objects like, for example, tree. This will act your guideline. Okay, let's proceed. There's another option for circle. C. And radius. So I can press T or T for TTR. So mahanap siya ng tangent ng circle. Works the same way. Another tangent. By the way, of snaps, I will also talk about it in the future videos. So for now, let's say 50 radius. Tangent is ito yung ground curve ng area ng circle. Naka-on lang yung snap. Another one is tan. It's not in the option, but hover your mouse here, circle, press it, select it. It will have a drop down. Then we have tan. Select tan. lowest part in circle. So here, click here, and here. There you go. Selection on 3 and build objects. There you go. Is okay. Next is Revcloud. Not going to talk about it a lot. Revcloud is used normally. Parang you have something you have thought, or there's a specific area that you have to select. Anyways, type in Revcloud, command Revcloud, or Vision Cloud. Specify the first corner point. This is my. It works the same way as rectangle. So done. If you zoom in an area, you will see parang cloud siya. Creating clouds, cloud-like clouds. Not going to explore a lot, but you can also create. You have a polygonal. You can specify the arc length, the object, rectangular, or you can use freehand, freestyle, freehand style, what you can modify. Voila. For now, just that. Donut. Donut normally ginagamit si donut for excuse me, for creating objects. For example, you have a table. There is a circle between it. Pwede mong gawan that can represent. There is a spinner on the top. This is where you put your food that will go on around. You can rotate it around, or you can also put you can represent it as an object na pwede siyang may butas kung saan nyo pwedeng ilagay ang mga gamit. In any case, in, so command do for donut, specify the inside diameter of a donut. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung inner circle na gagawa siya. It will create 2 circles, the inner one. So, specify 40, and outside yung actual outside diameter niya. So, 40. Done. Recreate it again. Specify center. Again, it will create a fill object. Okay, it's fill off. Command RE for region. And then create mga there's lines. Okay. You can also create also a donut. So let me undo. Okay, there you go. Create a donut that has without. Para siyang daking donut. So you can create without a hole. You can type in 0, 80. It will create the same one. Ay! Pwede mo mainit ang ginagawa ko. Sorry about that. Again, fill. It will create like a circle, but as you can see, meron siya mga lines. Fill out around the circle. Yan ang different niya compared to this. is, let me erase lang. Spline is an object where you can create curves or areas. Not sure kung paano siya gamitin. You can explore it. So, Command SPL for Spline. Specify point. It's one. Then specify the next point. As you can see, meron siyang nerves curve. Meron siyang susunod na curve. There you go. Enter. When you select, pag sinelect ito, merong makikita mga grips. There's another one. The one with the down arrow. Select niyan. When you check control vertices. You can control the vertices. You can adjust it around. Okay. Not going to talk about that a lot, but you can also explore the upside. Next is ellipse. Ellipse ay ginagamit to normally pag when you are creating oblong, like oblong objects. Normally, ginagamit to sa paggawa ng mga water closets. Water closets, ito yung bilog na parang nakita kayo. This is a curve. So soon, but for now, let's see. Command EL for ellipse. Specify the axis endpoint. Select anyway. Other endpoint, let's have a direction. Say 500, that's 0. 8, this is the center point. Distance from other axes. So start at 250 less than 90. And let's say 200. At 40 less than 90. There you go. You can also use ellipse and explore also. And it is also you can also explore. You can change the presentation of the ellipse. The ellipse one, it will be considered as a true ellipse. So right here. Okay. Compared to this, it has only field grips, but when it is polyline, it will consider because polyline, it will also allow you to adjust grips. Next, let me erase everything. Rectangle is one of the normal objects that we use. Normally, ginagamit to sa pag-create ng mga borderline ng areas for architectural projects. Normally, it's also used. A lot of things that you can use with rectangle. Step 4. Let's go. So, rect for rectangle. Enter. Specify the first corner part. will be explored is for width, jumper, elevation, fillet, thickness, width. So let's specify other point, areas, dimensions, rotation, and also so for now, say 2,000, comma 3,000 will be the rectangle. And also create rectangle with an area. Let's say my area will be 400. Calculating based on length. Specify ko yung length is 400. So, zoom in this object. Here's an area object. Tingnan kita. Okay. It dimensions. It is same 400. The width is 400. You create a you'll be able to specify dimensions for 100. Let's select yung face. Also, you can also rotate the rectangle. Specify so rotation. Say for example 45 degrees. Specify corner point at 400, 500. Can also create objects with jumper. Jumper, it has a slight edge point that has a parang magre-represent siya parang a bit of a hexagon. Parang meron siyang corner slide. Check. Parang may cut siyang matulis na it has a pointed side. So let's see for jumper. Specify distance, let's say 2,000. Okay, I'll just same 2,000. Now object. Oh! So rotation, let me put back to 0. I'll be right back. Kasira ng okay, I'm back for a bit. And rectangle, number, decorate object at 3,000, 3,000. When I'm going to zoom in, rectangle, jumper, 5,000. Yeah. Specify the first corner point. At 200. 100. Normally, it will look like it again. Jumper, sorry. Sorry po. Wait lang. 200, 200. Jumper, 200, 200. It will look like this. A rectangle, E for elevation, specify this rectangle 20. So Method Explorer. Elevation for feet. Let me check jumper all 0. Another one is delay. For example, you want to create rounded tables. So specify radius, let's say 300. Specify 3 points. Let's say this is my table. You have a rounded area. This will be your table. Like for example, this will normally used for conference rooms. This will be your conference table. There will be chairs around here. Let's see, rectangle. You can also specify the thickness. Rectangle is like example 200. It will thicken the line of the rectangle. Let me set difference between rectangle compared to the other rectangle attached. Notice, pag makikita nyo, medyo siya. Another one, specify a width, let's say example 200. Create ang rectangle. I-create siya na parang window siya. Create a window like. Let me fill and turn on the fill. And explore a lot of things. Okay, let's move on to the final one, which is Polygon. You can create objects that are 1, 2, 4 or more sides. For example, you want to create a octagonal object. Like that. So say PO, Pol or polygon, enter. Enter the number of sides. Let's say I say 8. Specify the center. There are a lot of options. I'll click I'll select. Then there's an options. Inscribe in circle and circumscribe. Ano ang difference when you say inscribe, so circumscribe, let's say circumscribe, it will create a polygon based on the diameter circle. It will create a circle outside the border of the circle. So, let's see. See? Say radius would be 500. We can circle text. We have created octagon, octagonal. We create a circle. Yes. When you create a circle, just create 500 circle, you will have, makikita nyo na nag-create siya ng objects based on the outside border ng circle. Same thing with circumscribe. When you say circumscribe, it is from the word itself in, it is within the circle. So let's see, polygon, poly for polygon, write the same one, 8, specify the center. So enter an option, say I, describe the circle, specify the radius of circle, 100. It will create an object within circle. This is the same one. So circumscribe is based on, it will create a circle from the outside border, but inscribe, it is within the circle. You can also create a polygon. Let's see, 5, E for edge. You can create 2 areas, one point to another. So 400, 0. So that's about it. That's about, that's everything for today. Thank you very much for your time and patience for on this video. Maraming salamat, and of course continue to support my page by my FB page by liking, following my page, and also you can share it to others. And of course right now my good news ako that I will be uploading this in YouTube also. For those who don't have any accounts, FB accounts, you can watch it in YouTube. Follow, also subscribe at ArcM. There are a lot of ArcM, so it might be ArcM 16. I will be able to change that for a bit. I'll be uploading very, very soon. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. See you in the next video. Thank you, and see you next time, and God bless.